Hey guys, good afternoon. This is the video report for the match between our team and the 8. Unfortunately, a loss 3-0 at home. Disappointing loss in the way that we conceded all three goals. Big individual mistakes. It's too much, guys. It's now 5 consecutive goals that an individual mistake allows the other team to score um, an easy goal. Obviously, the two with Xavi the previous game, and now these three. The last one is not an easy goal by any means. It's a really good finish, but still allows that to happen. I don't give a pass because at this stage I would expect better, but the last goal of this game, there's a lot of fatigue. There's a lot of emotions with us being on top of the entire game and just being down because of the mistakes that I just mentioned. I kind of give it a slight pass because there's still a lot to do from the striker position after that small error from James. But again, guys, it's 5 goals that are completely avoidable and that should not be considered by a team like of our quality at this stage. We have now 1 year in our baggage. There is no more excuses of adaptation and stuff like that, and this is completely not acceptable. Okay, so you guys are 16-year-olds now. Results matter for us. It's important that you guys understand this, and obviously you understand that because you already experienced last year and you fought so hard last year, and you started so well this season as well. To be let down by this is a bit disappointing. Having said that, nothing is lost. It's just the start of the season, fortunately, and there is still a lot to go. A lot of teams will lose points against other teams. It will be a tough division this year. It will be very, very, very hard, and last year was as well. But I felt like last year, with the matches that we missed, plus the points that were taken and all that stuff, plus the start of the season, we were in a good position, even with all those things. I expect this year to be a bit harder for the teams on the top. But again, we can't be putting ourselves behind matches because of our own individual mistakes. Then going forward, we played really well. Go and watch the game. We played really well. I don't think our production matched the quality of our decisions, especially on the final third. Our delivery was not good enough, and our finishing was not good enough. Goalkeeper also had a say about this result, with at least 2 unbelievable saves. There is one on the floor with a shot, I think, from Seb with his left foot. That is an unbelievable save. There is one as well with Aaron. There is a very good save, a shot from outside the box. Couple more here and there. We have a big chance with Aaron in the first half. The Aaron that I mentioned before is Aaron Taylor. The Aaron that I'm mentioning now is Aaron. We have a big chance in the first half when it's still 1-0, I believe. And all we have to do is be calm in front of goal, and it's a tap in. But overall, I gotta say, contrary to the previous game, I was very happy with the way that we conducted ourselves and the way that we acted. I was very happy with what I saw from Aaron Taylor playing 6. I think he did a pretty good job. Danny playing 8 did a pretty good job. I was very happy with Thomas and his progression, especially going forward compared to the previous game where he was very much coming back all the time and leaving the responsibility for other people. Much more assertive in that matter, Thomas, and congratulations because he was good. Seb, unbelievable as always. Your work rate is outstanding. Liam, very good going forward. Albert, we can still improve there, but he did pretty well. Much better defensively as well. James and Sam, sorry, very good at the back. Even Joshua, apart from the mistake, he did pretty well too. Up front, Adam, I think you had a stretch in this game that it was very, very good. It gave a completely different dimension to the team. We lacked a bit of punch around you, I gotta say, but you did really well. Aaron as well, much more looking to combine with his teammates, not just relying on his individual skill to go past players, such as much more combination, which was good. Still getting too much of that kick that you try to do, trying to lift the ball up, but I hope you can improve on that. And overall, I think we improved collectively and individually on the attacking side of things. Defensively, we were organized. We didn't concede these goals for lack of organization, so that was good. We stopped a lot of these tries from the opposition. They always tried to play long constantly from the start of the game, and we dealt with most of it pretty easily. So all of this turns this disappointment in a way a little bit less of a disappointment, because I felt, and I said this at the end of the game, I felt like, especially in the second half, I got my team back. With all the adversity and everything, with not having Nathan, not having Leo, not having Jonathan, not having Zavi, with all the adversity of not having these solutions that could provide a bit of freshness and all that stuff and different dynamic to the game, especially on the front side with Nathan, Leo, and Jonathan. I saw the heart that you put on the pitch, and you didn't deserve to lose this game. But at the same time, you do deserve to lose this game because of the individual mistakes. So again, if we clean up that, we'll be on a much better position. And again, for the fourth game in a row, I didn't see a team that was better than us. Can we be better individually, more disciplined, and make better decisions defensively? Because it's now 5 goals that we concede that it's completely our individual fault. Can we do that? If we can, we're going to be in good shape, and this is just going to be a hiccup along the way. If we can't, we're going to be constantly up and down throughout the season. And it's up to you guys to clean this up. I can't do anything about that at this stage. I can show you for you guys to correct, but ultimately it's about your preparation, it's about your execution in game, and controlling a ball and passing it straight to the striker, which is like 10-15 yards away. There is no excuse for that. Coming out, calling a ball that we shouldn't be calling, there's no excuse for that. Letting the ball go over our shoulder behind the back line, really no excuse for that. Last week, leaving our marking areas to go and cover a player that is already marked, no excuse for that. Tackling a player from behind when there's 2 of our defenders in front of that player and there's nothing that player can do, there's no excuse for that. So it's accountability, guys. It's not criticism, it's accountability. We need to be accountable for our actions. And unfortunately right now our individual actions on the defensive side are letting the team down. Let's go into the breakdown of the match, of the goals, the 3 goals. I'm only going to talk about the 3 goals. Guys, you have an entire half term now to go and have a look at the match. As always, I'll leave a link on the post for the match itself. You can watch the entire match. Make your own mind about what we did, but you'll see that everything that I'm saying is there. Go and watch the previous match as well. If you haven't watched the report from the previous match, go and watch it as well. There's no excuse for you guys not to do that and come better after the half term. So let's go straight into the into the goals and move on from there. So here is the breakdown of the goals, starting with the first goal, a free kick for an offside or inside our box. I'm going to start by saying that in future, any free kick inside the box, unless he's really close to the edge, which is not this case, unless he's really close to the edge, the goalkeeper will take. Also, that will then allow the right back when we play with the right center back when we play with the back 4 or with the back 5 to come wide outside of the box. Will allow this player to come a bit further down, and also allow this player to come a bit further down, opening up a little bit more. So if we think about positional space occupation, we should see right back, left back, center back on the left side, center back on the right side, goalkeeper on the ball, and then also change this triangle to having this 6 deeper, 5-10 yards, 8 and 8. Okay, so Thomas moving into Thomas in the case. So the left. Oh my days, what's happening here? The left 8 coming in, and the right 8 coming in here, and obviously the 6 going in there. The goal itself, guys, it's we can watch it now very quickly. The ball is moved to Sam. Sam decides to move the ball back to Joshua, which is fine. He could have come to James as well. He goes back to Joshua. Not a big deal with that. Frankly, I would prefer the body shape to be conductive for the ball to be played here, which is not. So correct body shape here should be applied facing the pitch, not facing the side of the ball. That way he can control the back foot and can play both ways. He doesn't. He's under a bit of pressure and passes back to Jonathan. Joshua. Pass is good. Control is awful. Uh, Striker gets the ball on a run. Shoots. One thing that I would say, good coverage, Sam, but then you stop right here. You stop too far from the ball. You need to get close to it. I understand if you allow the cutback, if you go all the way, you allow the cutback for the striker that is coming in. I understand that, but in that moment, you need to do it because that guy is the most dangerous player on the pitch. We need to close him down, and Lenny has a good position. And then if he has a shot further away from goal, I know the central position is also difficult, but we trust that our six can get there. And actually, Aaron is there, so if the ball is passed, Aaron is right there. Shot is made, difficult shot, nothing that Lenny can do really, to be frankly honest, and we're losing 1-0. Second goal starts with a mistake here. As you can see, Aaron misses the time of the ball, again, trying to get rid of the ball. We're not facing the opposition goal. We can just control this ball. We don't. Striker comes out, goes forward. I'm going to stop it right here. Because, Amici, there is no need for you to come out. And why do I, and this is for Lenny as well. Why there is no need to come out? It's very easy. Because Sam is in front of the defender, of the attacker, sorry. If you have one defender between the ball and the player, and that's the case because the ball is still traveling, okay, there is no need for the goalkeeper to come out, ever. What you have to do in this situation, start tracking back. Just go opposite direction. Go towards your goal. And like that, he would have avoided the problem. Sam is going to let the ball bounce one time. Here, he couldn't control the ball. And then he's going to let the ball go because he hears Amici saying that it's keeper's ball. And I'm going to go here again. We're only going to do that inside the box. From now on, we only do that inside the box. Outside of the box, that ball comes wide. If we cannot play the ball, if we are under pressure, that ball comes wide for a throw-in, and that's the end of it. No, I don't. I'm not going to communicate more with you guys about this. This is what I expect. Okay, unless you're facing the play forward, so unless you're facing this way, and you can control the ball and play out from the back, which includes the goalkeeper as an option. If you are facing your goal in these situations, this ball comes out this way. And that's the end of the debate. Let the ball go. Amici comes short. She comes late, sorry. Easy tap in, 2-0. Again, not much more we can say about that. Third goal. Good shape. Liam, James, Sam, and Albert. Good shape in the midfield. This guy plays long like they have been playing all the time. And here is the main issue that I have. We can't let the ball go over our shoulder. We let the ball go over our shoulder, we create an issue. The attacker comes in. Liam is probably not expecting that to happen, so he doesn't attack the ball. You can see by his posture. And then don't take anything away from this guy. Best player on their team, for sure. Great finish, great goal. Nothing that Amici in this case could do. It's an unbelievable finish. Really good shot. Good pressure. One thing that I would say, James, is you need to put your hands on this player. See, when he's having the shot here, he has to stop there, and you need to have contact with the player. Just getting in front of him is no longer enough because the ball is in the air. If the ball is on the floor, it's different. But ball being in the air, you need to really have a touch. You don't need to pull him or push him, but just touching his arm over there, for example, touching his arm down, usually is not called a foul because it's just normal contact, and it completely disrupts the balance. So now when he's shooting unbalanced, it's harder to have the ball pop like that. But great shot, great finish, and easy goal now. A very hard goal to do because he had to shoot it over Amici as well, and Amici is well positioned, and Sam is there too. But it starts on the root of the problem, which is we letting the ball go behind our back. And this is it, guys. I already spoke about everything that I had to say about this game. The only thing I had to say, we have one more training session before the off term. Go back to the off term, have a mental, break from all of this. Once we come back, we have a big game against Wellston, a team that we beat last year away. We play away the first game too. So, and I expect us to be back to a good level of football, not only on the attacking side, but and in terms of organization, but most importantly in terms of our decision making individually. Because defensively, and we did improve a lot this in this game, like I said before. But defensively, we're making too many mistakes now. It's 5 consecutive goals, that individual mistakes. The last two on the previous game with Xavi, and now these three with Joshua, uh, Amici, and Sam together with a miscommunication, and obviously now James. It's too many individual mistakes for a team that should and will still compete for promotion. Okay, so let's clean it up. Still early in the season, nothing drastic change in terms of the table. So let's clean this up and get back on track. Okay, see you guys soon. Have a good off term. I will not see you at training tomorrow as I'm traveling I'm traveling abroad. Um, but like I said, I'll see you when I'm back, which will be the following Saturday when we have training session. Okay, not this Saturday, the following one. Take care.